It is Remembrance Day in Australia. There's a poem read out at ceremonies everywhere at 11 a.m. on the 11th of the 11th month. In 1918, the ceasefire for the First World War came into play. A U.S. general led an assault in the hours prior, killing over 200 of his own men. Many died in the minutes leading up to the ceasefire, some shortly after. Wars involve sacrifice, and the poem reflects that. My grandfather fought for England at the Somme and was still fighting in 1918. He was in artillery and tasked with working with horses. He loved those horses and was bitten by the gambling bug. He served again in World War II, Australia, with Roden Cutler's mob in the Middle East. The poem is For the Fallen by Laurence Binyon, written in 1915. Miranda Devine is a great journalist like her dad. I rarely disagree with her, but have. Like when she openly criticized Mr Abbott for the same thing she praised John Key in restoring knights and dames. But it probably isn't her opinion, but the opinion of many she is reporting. And it must be remembered that the chief difference between the two policies, one for New Zealand, one for Australia, is that Malcolm Turnbull was undermining the one in Australia. It was a good policy. Except for making the former Governor-General a dame, the choices were sound. But it was opposed for no good reason, and Devine joined in those catcalls. For some at the moment, the sex party has more credibility. My name is David Daniel Ball, and I am the Conservative Voice. David Daniel Ball is author of History in a Year by the Conservative Voice.